Hello, everybody, and welcome to a review of Tales of Wedding Rings. Now, we're covering episode 9. Now, before I talk about the Tales of Wedding Rings, I'm going to let y'all know today's Sunday. I'm going to talk about not only Tales of Wedding Rings review, but later in the afternoon, y'all going to hear from me about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards overall on it, because the Anime Awards this year was complete bullshit. I mean, literally bullshit. So, just for those who watching this video, I'm just letting y'all know. Today, I'm splitting two halves here. On the one half, I'm gonna be all good on the Tales of Wedding Rings review. And that's the good thing about me. I'm a nice guy when I'm gonna talk about this. But when it comes to the Anime Awards, you're gonna see a bad side of me. So spread the word. Spread the word out. Tell everybody. Tell all the famous YouTubers. Tell all your friends that I will talk about this show later on. Oh, and by the way, that Crunchyroll review thing, make no mistake about it, I'm gonna post it on YouTube. And I'm gonna wear the same shirt all day today because this should have won. But I'm gonna get to that. But all that is jokes aside, let's get right to it. So, Tales of Wedding Rings episode 9 review. Let's just get right to it. Okay, so Sato, my boy Sato, having faced last week's battles full of drama, he needs a break. This is the first time that he actually got a break. You know, these last few episodes, we have not seen him got a break. He always clinging on girls every night, but he don't really go out with Hime every like this is like his official date. His actual date in the isekai world. Sato's living a dream. I mean, he got 4 girls now, and all the fan service has been lifted. Now, can I say this right now? I want to make this breaking news. You know, 9 episodes in, I got my best girl. Normally, I'll wait for the 5th one to make the appear, the element of Earth, the Earth Princess. Normally, I'll wait like I always do. I'll be patient. To see what other girls will lift me and say, that right there's best girl. But now it's official. I got my best girl. The best girl in the Tales of Wedding Rings is Nefertiti. I love the elf girl. The elf girl is legit the best girl in the series. They gave us the dream that we want, to see fan service like her once again. And boy, I loved it. Nefertiti is best girl because of the moments she says. Moments in this episode, like for example, she said, you put me in 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't care. I'll wait. And she wants to have a 3-way with Hime and Sato. This girl is legit the best girl. Like, legit. Like, the only person that came to my mind was Yukari from Rosaria Vampire. You guys remember Rosaria Vampire and the witch, the witch girl? I remember the episode where she said, I want to have a passion. I want to have an incredible night of passion with both Skune and Mocha at the same time. She swing both ways. I'm looking at Nefertiti. Nefertiti, she don't care what rank she is. She wants to have a 3-way with these two, with the main girl and the main guy. Nefertiti is now best girl. I'm going to say it one more time just to hear me out again. The elf girl, Nefertiti, is now the best girl. And I don't care how old she is. Yeah, I get it. She's the oldest in the harem that she is, even though she's in her 80s. And everybody else is like 18, 19, 20s or whatnot. And for her to be a shut-in, but development as she is, she has stepped up. So right now, Nefertiti, best girl. Congratulations. Now, Sato's playing the role of the nice guy trump card. I mean, he asked Hime out for a date. And it's the only time that he gets a date. Because again, after last week, this is more like a breathing episode. That's what this episode was. A breathing of an episode. I mean, he taking Hime out on a date. They look around, all that stuff, and you got the 3 girls just stalking them, like every anime romance that you see, or in the harem. You see one guy with the main girl, and you see other girls following them. That happens. Yeah, that happens. Nefertiti, Garnet, and Sapphire all following them. So yeah, that was a nice sight to see. Very nice. But it was funny how, just watching them, all that stuff. And again, I like how Grant. It was funny. Each of them starting to see a development in this right here, especially with Garnet. Garnet realized in their world there's only one couple. You know what I mean? He gets one. It's like one couple. I mean, I'm sorry. In the human world, you guys be with the one person. It's not like you could be with multiple people unless you're that kind of a freak. But that's the role though. Now, in the isekai world, you could have as many harems. So it's like a game of would you rather. Would you rather go to an isekai world that got your harems? You can have your harem. Or you go to the human world and you just be with one person. But it's got to be that one person you mainly love. So Sato and Hime go on their dates. The dates was really Breath of the Wild. But Sato, man, at the end, Sato did his thing. I mean, let's push the brakes on this right here. So you got not Sapphire. So you got Hime, even though Hime knew that she was getting followed by those three, Hime realized, you keep saying you're one, but you really my number one? I mean, like, you got me and 3 other wives here. That makes 4. And she still feels like she's being left back. But Sato is still her number one. And that's what I like about Sato. This is why I like him. He's not the guy that's going to push the main girl away and fall for another one. Look, he's know his role as the Ring King. He knows he loves Hime. His harem knew that Hime will always be number one. Now, to them, it's like, Hime is like, okay, I'm number one. That means Nefertiti is going to be 2. You just liking me. You just like me because in the order of the princess you got, that's that. But Sato's like, no, you're my number one. You always be my number one. It doesn't matter in order who's the Ring King, who's the princess is in order. You will always be my number one. In other words, if Hime was the 2nd or 3rd princess, he will still pick her as number one. But Sato got balls of steel. I mean, he literally got Hime to the wall and kissed him. And that's the thing about that. Normally, we see the girls kiss Sato like that, but Sato just like got Hime to the wall and kissed him. I mean, like, and it was funny because they got him right towards the hotel. Like right there, like right about like a few centimeters away, there's the hotel room. I mean, even the grandpa, this is why I like the grandpa. The grandpa, this is why he's best supporting character. The grandpa is really good. Really nice guy. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll tell you what. Here's the money. Use it for one night. Use it the night. They're giving you hints to have the hotel to yourself for one night, have sex. This is why I like the grandpa. I never had any bad thing about grandpa here. He's really good. Now, a breath of fresh air, nothing really sexual happened. Nothing crazy happened. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's a breath of thing. Now, Sapphire is leaving his sister behind, he in Mars. So it's really nice. Well, no, Mars is going with them, but Sapphire is now living the role now. Now we're going to meet the Princess of Earth, which by dwarves. Dwarves! I'm talking about Charmy from Black Clover level. That dwarf. I mean, I got friends who think Charmy's best girl, best waifu. I don't know why, but who cares? Now, you ever get the expression, calm before the storm? Well, that's out the way. Once they got, it's been destroyed during the war. So it's not much you can say about the dwarves. We don't know if they left. We don't know where they at. But now it's just, they're there. I mean, we don't know if the dwarves are alive or even there's a population of them. We don't know. But in order to find the element of Earth Princess, we got to go to the land of dwarves. Now, I like how the calm before the storm happens where the grandpa said, okay, there's no transportation here, guys. We have to walk. Because if you notice that throughout these moments where they meet their princess, they have to go through like various trials. To meet the Wind Princess, you go through this tunnel. To meet the Fire Princess that was moving around, there was a ladder. To meet the water princess, you got to go by boat. Now to meet the earth princess, you got to go by walking. And there are some people who don't. There are some princesses who don't even want to walk. But who am I to say? But again, this episode was really good. It was more like a breath of fresh air episode. Time to relax a bit because all these episodes, they were a bit more stressful. Fights for Sato, and this was a breath of fresh air going on now. But again, you're talking about the calm before the storm. That's what we got in this one. So thank you for watching my review of this episode. Again, pretty good episode, like I said. And make no mistake, guys, later on today, once this video is finished uploading, I will talk about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards because, like I said before, and I'll say it again, it was rigged, robbed, it was bullshit. That's how I feel. Oh, and by the way, I'll say it one more time. Nefertiti's best girl. I'm calling like it is. So stay tuned for next week.